My brother knocked up my wife and mom helped them hide it. 6 months later, they want me to raise the kid and pay brother's legal bills. I should have known something was wrong when Vanessa started wearing baggy clothes in July. We'd been married 3 years and she'd always loved showing off her figure. But suddenly she was drowning in oversized sweaters despite the 90-degree heat. New style, she'd say when I asked. Comfort over fashion. My brother Garrett had moved in with us 6 months earlier after losing his job. Again, he was the golden child, the one mom always made excuses for. When he got fired for harassing a coworker, mom called it a misunderstanding. When he couldn't pay rent, she suggested he stay with us temporarily. I noticed how Vanessa's mood shifted when I came home, how she and Garrett would stop talking mid-conversation, how mom started visiting more often, always with some excuse about bringing groceries or checking on things. The truth came out in the worst possible way. I came home early from a work trip and found mom, Vanessa, and Garrett sitting at our kitchen table with paperwork spread everywhere. They jumped when I walked in. Mom tried to shove documents into her purse, but I'd already seen the letterhead. Paternity test results. "What's going on?" I asked, my voice eerily calm. Silence. The three of them just stared at each other. Finally, mom cleared her throat. "Sweetheart, we need to discuss something as a family." That's when I saw it. Vanessa's stomach, no longer hidden by baggy clothes. She was wearing a fitted shirt and the bump was unmistakable. "You're pregnant," I said. We'd been trying for a year with no success. My fertility issues had been a source of pain between us. Garrett stood up. "Look, it just happened." The room tilted. I grabbed the counter. "You need to understand," mom said, moving toward me. "These things happen. Garrett made a mistake, but that baby is still family." I looked at the paternity results on the table. 99.9% probability. Garrett was the father. "How long?" I managed to ask Vanessa. "It was one time," she whispered. 6 months ago. I didn't know until 6 months? I cut her off. "You've known for 6 months?" Mom reached for my hand. I pulled away. "We wanted to tell you," she said, but the timing was never right. And then Garrett got into some legal trouble with his old job, sexual harassment charges, and we thought, "You thought I'd what? Pay for his lawyer and raise his kid? It's your nephew," Mom said like that made it okay. "Family takes care of family." Garrett spoke up, his voice defensive. "I can't afford a kid right now. The legal fees are killing me. And you and Vanessa have a stable home, good jobs." I laughed. Actually laughed. "You want me to raise the child you conceived with my wife and pay for the lawyer defending you against sexual harassment charges? Don't be dramatic," Mom said. "Vanessa loves you. She wants to stay married. The baby needs a father figure who can provide." "I'm moving out," I said. "Tonight." Vanessa started crying. "Please, we can work through this. I made a mistake." "No," I interrupted. "You made a choice. For 6 months, you chose to lie to me. All of you did." I went upstairs and started packing. Mom followed, still trying to guilt me about abandoning family in their time of need. Garrett had the audacity to ask if I'd still cover this month's rent, since he'd been counting on it. I left with 2 suitcases and my dog. That was 4 days ago. I've been staying at a hotel, trying to process everything. This morning, I received a text from Mom. Garrett's lawyer fees are due, and they're asking me to take out a loan to help. As his brother, as family, I have a responsibility. I stared at that text for 20 minutes. Then I called the woman from Garrett's old job, the one he supposedly misunderstood. She answered on the second ring, and what she told me changed everything. There were 3 other women, all with similar stories, all too afraid to come forward because of who Garrett's family was, because of who Mom was. My mother wasn't just protecting Garrett. She'd been paying off his victims for years, and Vanessa had known about it the entire time we'd been dating. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.